pretty hyped about what we've got in the back, because in the trailer are two Cuves, and Cuves are tanks, so they're 1,000 liters each, and I'm gonna use them to catch rainwater because it can get dry here in the summer. I still have to find a way to hook it up to my drainage system, but I'll be okay. We'll figure it out. Okay, we got the tanks out of the trailer and I have to clean them first. There used to be glucose in it, and so glucose is essentially sugar, and I don't think sugar would be bad to mix in with my rainwater, but I don't know how concentrated it is, and if it's very concentrated it might be bad. I'm not sure. So what I'm doing now is I'll let the residue flow out, then I'll rinse it, and then we can place them over there and over there in the garden to catch the rainwater. So that guy is done, and for the placement of those tanks I've got limited room actually, not because I don't have much space, but I don't have much space with the solid ground underneath, and they need solid ground because when there's 1,000 liters of water in them they weigh 1,000 kilograms. So I've got one spot right here, and that is definitely not the prettiest spot. I might cover the whole thing at some point actually, but as I said, it needs solid ground, and also when it's here it's pretty close to where I want to put down some plants, some herbs actually, and if I want to water them in the summer, I've got a whole supply of water close by, so I think it's a good spot. Oh, and also I forgot about that one. I need a water source, and I've got my gutters right here running that way. So what I'm gonna do is put a T-piece in here, something like this, and then to the IBC tank, and in that way fill it up with water. The rain has come, and it hasn't been raining like continuously, and also it wasn't like torrential rain, but it was just raining, shine, rain, shine, but still within a day we managed to catch 200 liters of water, so that's a little over 50 gallons. So this is working way better than what I expected. I mean, this could be full within 5 days.
Quelques jours plus tard.
over the last couple of days I caught a lot of water. There's over 500 liters in this one, and the other one that's over there has over 800 liters in it. So for now I'm good on water. There's just a couple of finishing touches I have to do. Actually two. So one on the input side, because where you're getting water from the drain, it needs a filter, because you'll get leaves and everything in there. So what I did here is very let's call it opportunistic. I found an old filter from the old swimming pool that was here, and just put it in here. So it's just in there, and it works, because so this is the north side of the roof, so there's a lot of moss on it, so I get some moss in my drain pipe, and it will end up in the tank if I don't have a filter. But I've got a filter in there, so that's one thing. The other thing I'm pretty proud of, because that's custom made. So that's for the roof over here. So these roofs, they face what's that? That's west. So they face west, so there's no moss on them, so there's less risk of stuff ending up in the drain pipe. But I still needed a filter just to be sure, so we made a two-piece custom thingy which we 3D printed, and I'm gonna test it out now. So this is bit number one. That should go in there like that, and then bit number two, that's the filter, and it's also 3D printed. So it's this, for those of you 3D printing enthusiasts out there, this is it's actually just infill made with Cura, and it's a filter. It's replaceable, so you can just pop it in there. There you go, and now it's filtered.
2 weeks later.
So my Cuves are doing a terrific job, actually. They're both full at 1,000 liters. The only bad thing is I have to disconnect them, because I don't have an overflow option at this point. But I got these in the mail, and I'm gonna try to put them on. I've got 2 cuves with overflows. I just need to hook them back up to my drain pipe. I've done that before, so I'll be fine. For those of you wondering about other things in my garden, how are they progressing? Some better than others. Let me show you my companion plants first, because I've got some sad news about those. So I planted carrots and leeks next to each other, and I have a lot of weeds. And yesterday we picked out all the weeds between the carrots and the leeks. That was a lot of work, and today I found these right here. So if it's not the weeds destroying my vegetables, it's moles. So not really happy about that. Composting, other good question. How's my compost pile doing? Like somewhere in between. So it wasn't heating up for a while, then it heated up really well, and it got up to like 50 degrees, even though it was relatively cold outside, like 13 degrees. And now it's cooled down again. And I think that's because it's not moist enough. So remember that I put a roof over it because I was afraid that it was going to be too wet. Well, I removed the roof completely, and right now this is what it looks like. As you can see, some fresh stuff on there, but it doesn't get as warm as it used to be. I've got my thermometer right here. Ooh, it's at 25. That's because it's been laying there in the sun, but yeah. So not a great success there either, but I do hope that removing the roof will help it. Yes, so my final thing, which is a great success, those are my onions. And the onions suffer from weeds as well, but not as much as the carrots, because they were already little onions. They were, I didn't grow them from seeds, but they were already sprouting onions. So here they are, and these guys are doing fine. As you can see, there's a lot of straw on the ground between the onions. I'm using straw from my huge bale as mulch. That seems to be working. A lot less weeds there than over there at the carrots and the leeks. And yeah, I think that's all there is to say for now. Thanks for watching. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next one. Ciao.